All right, we are live for another Market Update Monday here on the Arrow Title Services Facebook page, and I am super excited. Every Monday we have local realtors who come on and they share their big brains with you because the real estate market right now is crazy, and it's always great to get updated each and every week about what's going on. So these local realtors come on and they share with you what's going on in the market. There's three portions to this live that we do. The first portion, we talk about what's going on in the market, how things have been going, how it's been looking in the past couple of weeks, what we see going in the future. Second portion is these local realtors get to showcase a current listing that they have. So you guys get to actually see what's on the market right now, what those price points you're looking at. And then the third portion is any announcements that they have going up or anything coming up in the grand scheme of things that we should be paying attention to. So it's always great information all the way throughout. You guys can always watch the replays to these videos on our Arrow Title Services YouTube channel. And if you yourself are a realtor and you want to join this awesome platform every Monday at 2 p.m., you're welcome to just go ahead and give me an email or a message on Facebook, and I'd be happy to have you guys on. So, but thank you to the local realtors who come on here every week. Thank you guys, Jessica and Joe, for coming on today. I'm excited to get this conversation started. So let's talk about this awesome market. Who wants to start? I'll let you guys decide.
Oh, Jessica can start.
Okay. Oh, Jessica's starting then.
Thanks, Joe. So when I tell people that we are in a seller's market, I feel like I really have to let them know, like, this is nothing that we've ever seen in a really, really long time. Joe, I know you mentioned on Facebook the other day, and I had to like print it out, the St. Lucie County snapshot reports. People, this says, okay, let's just start with last year. Last year's months of inventory was 3.7 months of inventory, which is, you know, that's decent. It's pretty good. Well, right now it's 1.8. That means it's 1.8 months worth of inventory on the market. So let's say you put a new home on the market, and that's immediately going to get like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 offers very soon. So it's a crazy seller's market right now. And I'm going to talk about this in my next segment. That's why I really think everybody should really look towards new construction. It only makes sense. Less stress, you know, just go look for some new construction homes, because why get that feeling of feeling defeated after you've sent in your third or fourth offer and it was declined, because there's so many other people sending in either the same or better offers with less contingencies out there. So that's what explaining that to clients right now is like is the key.
Lucie, you are.
Sorry, I was muted. Absolutely, Jessica. No, and I mean, it's new construction right now is so on fire, and I'm sure we're going to get into that little bit of a discussion later on, but it's crazy. So that's a great way to start off the conversation, just about how crazy the market is right now. Thanks for sharing those numbers, because those numbers really put it into perspective for some people. Joe, what you want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, Jessica did a great job reviewing the data, and I think the data is really important, right? And for a lot of people, they say, okay, great, what does that mean? Inventory rates. What's an inventory rate? So she said there's 1.8 months of inventory. What that means is if we quit selling or quit listing homes and we just sold them, right? No new listings. With what's currently on the market at the pace we're selling them at, it'd take less than 2 months to get rid of all that inventory. So usually you're looking at a 6-month market is about an average market, right? It's not really a buyer's, it's not really a seller's. If you're looking at that 3 to 4, like she was talking, 3 months and some change, roughly a year ago, that is a big seller's market. When you're talking 1.8 months, it's ridiculous. So what does that mean? I mean, right now you're seeing offers, almost every single listing that's priced, I don't know, within 20 grand of what it should be. You're getting those multiple offers Jessica spoke about. You're absolutely getting offers that are overpriced. And a lot of times your biggest issue is it going to appraise, right? So I can take your $400,000 home and yeah, I can probably get you 420, 430, maybe even more for it. Is the appraisal going to come in? So right now what you're seeing is the big linchpin to get the signature on the dotted line from the seller is the buyer coming in and saying, we'll guarantee $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 of an appraisal that comes in short. So as an example, let's say, hey, I tell you, according to comps, your home is worth 400. We get an offer for 420, right? But that offer guarantees a $20,000 shortage in the appraisal. If the appraisal comes in at 4 to 420, anywhere in that range, they're going to pay up to $20,000 on the shortage. If it comes in at 390, they're going to pay 20 and you're just going to be out 10 grand. So then you got to get into the mindset of, okay, am I okay with that? But really that is a huge thing I'm seeing right now. I'm also seeing that a lot of listing agents are getting pre-inspection or pre-listing inspections for their selling clients. So what happens is when that seller comes onto the market, all those offers come in and the agent on the listing side will say, hey, there's the inspection. Check it out. We're not going to do an inspection contingency on this offer. So I want you to bring your best offer that doesn't have an inspection contingency. So now you're getting these nice, beautiful, clean offers that are not going to get negotiated in 5-6 days after inspection, after you've lost all those other offers, right? They've moved on to something else. So you get rid of all that. So we're seeing a lot cleaner offers from a lot of the more savvy agents in the industry right now. And it is challenging as a buyer. But if you're selling and buying, you're making a really great situation for yourself on one end. And yeah, you're taking it the pants on the other end, but it all evens out if you're buying and selling. If you're just buying, it's challenging right now.
Absolutely. It really is. It's been a crazy market. And I know that we've never really seen something quite like this before. I mean, a lot of people, when the markets first happened, when we first got into COVID, right here at the beginning of the year, which is crazy to think that it's been like 9 months, 8 months, I don't know, however long it's been so far. But, you know, a lot of people thought the market was just going to tank because they thought that, oh, you know, they thought 2007, 2008 again, which they had that. The issue is that they were thinking, okay, back then it was a real estate crisis is what caused one of the biggest things that caused the crash, right? And then now it's a healthcare crisis, which doesn't, like, I feel like if anything, real estate is really helping our economy right now with the whole scheme of things. So it's very interesting to see how businesses are being affected with COVID and how there's a lot of businesses that are very much booming right now. Obviously the real estate industry that we're all in right now. And one of those being the builders that are out there, and they're building these houses. And a lot of them, I don't think expected this, right? There's a lot of builders who have been in the game ever since, you know, before 2008, 2007, a lot of the builders left the area, right? After the whole crash that had happened, I believe. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But then a lot of people are coming back as well. And so there's so much movement in the new construction era. So if you guys want to kind of talk on that, like how long is it taking to build a house right now? Like what are the kind of the things, like if they don't want to do a resale, what are some of the things that they're looking at with those new construction houses?
Yeah, so I'll tell you, I really can't say enough about Greg Oldakowski with Grand Construction. I think that guy saw it, and as soon as it hit, he saw the inventories were low, and that guy just started building spec homes, right? So a spec home is a home that the builder committed to. He's building it whether you purchase it or not, whereas a custom is, I'm only going to build it if you come in and say, yep, I'm signing on the dotted line, let's build. So he built a whole bunch of specs. What that does is that allows you to come in, you can use a nice normal loan, right? A VA, an FHA, or conventional loan. It cuts down on the time frame. So right now, with the city permitting, and then if you got financing involved, financing is 45 days. City permits, you're looking at maybe 3, 4, 5 weeks, plus the build time of 5 months. You're looking at 7-8 months there, right? It might be a little bit quicker than that. Usually that's what we spit out, and that's a pretty conservative number. But with these specs, the cool thing is they've already been in the process for many months, right? So you can get them right now. I think we've got one available in January, one in February, one in March, and one in April. So whatever your time frame is, we've got a home that's going to be ready for you. If you're building custom, the cool thing is it's custom, right? You can do anything you want, but you've got that timeline issue. So I think he's done a phenomenal job making sure that he's got the specs available for people who have timeline concerns, but he's also still got that custom option for people who want what they want.
That's good. Yeah, that's awesome. What about, go ahead, Jessica, sorry.
Exactly. No, I definitely agree with everything that Joe just said with Greg and the Grand Construction, because I work a lot with new construction, but there's really going to be nobody like Grand Construction, to be completely honest. Okay. Just like Joe said about the spec homes is the best idea. I'm not sure why more builders don't just, do it, because it's the smartest way to go. And some of these communities, they are doing that, but they're just now starting. So their homes are available like in April, next summer or whatnot. So I'm a big fan of the Grand Construction. Like Joe said, it's just like a couple of like 6, 7, 8 months to build, which is like awesome, and like the whole team is like there with you, and you can like choose different things, choose your interior, exterior, etc., things of that nature. And everybody's just really great to work with. And because it's a small business, you can speak to people, you can get people on the phone. So I'm a big fan, particularly.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, they honestly are a great builder in that local area, and they're also local. So a lot of these bigger companies that people are probably going to look at first, sometimes I feel like they might, for not see grand in the grand scheme of things. Sorry, I couldn't help not making that fun. They truly do have an amazing product. So what are you guys seeing with the prices? So obviously we know that prices have kind of gone quite high here in St. Lucie County in the past few years. I remember in 2017, it was already starting to really grow up there. It's been on a steady increase with the resales at least. So how is it comparative with the new construction homes?
Yeah, so I'll tell you, when I first got here, which was about 16 months ago, I started really honing in on the prices. And depending upon the market you're in, most markets around here average 135 to 138. Now I'm talking Port St. Lucie, right? You go to Martin County, they're about 30% higher. You go up to Fort Pierce and they might be 5-10% lower. But in Port St. Lucie, we're looking about 135, 138 a square foot on average. Now you're looking close to 150. In some areas, you're looking even over 150. And I really don't think that it's the market holding it up at all. I think the market will go way higher than that immediately. I think if anything, and this is probably a good thing. I know realtors don't like hearing it, but it's the appraisers that are keeping them in check and saying, hey, unless I've got comps to support this stuff, they can only increase it so much because it's a strong market. So if anything, that's the only thing I see holding prices back right now, or they'd be skyrocketing even faster.
That is true. That's a really good point. And I think, yeah, you're right. A lot of realtors don't like the fact that the appraisers are coming back like that, but it is keeping, there's a checks and balances, I'd say, in the whole market. And that's the whole point of it all, to keep it balanced so that it's not skyrocketing. And I mean, right now with the interest rates being so low, there's just so many factors that are making real estate crazy right now. Do either of you have a projection for 2021? And obviously nobody hold any of them to this, but it's just always great to get a projection, because I remember when I first started this live video stream in April when COVID had first hit, that we were talking about what we thought the market was going to happen. Like we thought that, it was going to kind of push and that things were going to get crazy. And then it did. So it's always cool to hear, what you guys think and what you guys are getting from that perspective, and see if it actually comes true, because we can always look back at these videos, right, and hear how things are going. So what do you guys project for 2021?
Yeah, so I'll kick that off. I think that the inventory is so low that this is not like 2008, right? There was a ton of inventory back in 08, 09, so it made sense, right? I also think that people were really tight. I remember going in and saying, hey, your home's worth 250, and they would say, I owe 253. You're not hearing that anymore. A lot of people have a lot of equity, especially down here in Florida. So nationwide, I can't speak to that, but down here in Florida, literally every listing appointment I go into, people have a considerable amount of equity. So I don't see that being an issue. Another concern that I had was they had the moratorium on evictions, and then they had the moratorium on foreclosures. So you weren't going to see until, and I haven't looked it up, but at that time it was December 31st. The concern was, oh my gosh, when that gets lifted, how many people are going to be behind, and how many foreclosures and short sales and all that good stuff are we going to have to deal with? But I've been looking at numbers, and the amount of people that were behind but are now all caught up is increasing quite quickly as we get closer to that deadline. So that's a great thing. I'm also seeing a lot of different programs being put together that are not going to just boom, lift that moratorium off, but they're going to slowly integrate those people back in with different funded programs for those banks. So for all those reasons, I can't imagine it gets any hotter. I don't know how it does, but I don't think we're going to see just a stop. You know, I mean, a lot of people ask too, what about the election? You tell me what home buyer gives a damn who the president is when they're making an offer on their next house. Like, they just don't care. If there's no inventory and they have to have a house, that offer is going to be a strong offer. It doesn't matter who's in office.
That's true. That's a good point. What about you, Jessica?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. My prediction is that I think it is going to get hotter. I think it's going to get hotter. It's going to get a little bit more. I think the inventory is actually going to go lower because people still kind of want to hold on to their home. But I would say, oh, we have Monica's here. Hi. That just did pop up. Okay. Sorry. I'm like ADD sometimes. Okay. So I think by next summer, the inventory is probably going to hold steady to the way it is right now, especially if all of us can get the word out and people just go buy new construction. I think it'll be similar to this, but I do hope that the programs that like the different counties and cities and governments are implementing will really help people out, because I even brushed up on my short sale and foreclosure classes just in case. I hope people, you know, don't lose their homes, but we'll be prepared to help them out anyways. But I think that's going to be it's going to be like a waterfall. I think it's just going to come really quickly if these, you know, these programs go a little bit slower than expected. So hopefully they'll get the programs up and running, because I've been assisting with another type of program, and I've seen the back end and how it can kind of get backed up. So let's just hope and pray that everything works out, you know, really well for these homeowners.
Absolutely. And, you know, here in Florida specifically, especially where we're located here on the Treasure Coast, we have a very special area because there's, especially with the circumstances that's going on right now, a lot of people are moving away from that big city life. So the lifestyle changes. It's not like, you know, there are a lot of places, and like Joe said, you can't speak to the nationwide of it all, but like us here in Florida specifically, we have like this gem along the Treasure Coast, and people from down south are coming here, people from out west, people from up north specifically, they've been coming here for a long time. But I'm very interested to see what's going to happen with next year's snowbird season, right? Because we have the snowbirds who are coming down here, and they're back down here, if you haven't noticed, with the traffic. And they are, I feel like a lot more of them are going to end up staying here this year. Maybe they might like have a fast forward in their plans. So we'll see how that kind of affects in the next few months. And like, I guess we'll really know, like you said, in summer, because we'll see how many people actually leave and who doesn't, if they're able to find a house by then. But we do have Monica who joined the conversation. I'm really curious to hear what she has to add, because she has an international perspective on everything here in St. Lucie County and along the Treasure Coast. So Monica, welcome to the conversation. We're just talking about new construction and what we are expecting for 2021. So definitely add in whatever you think would be valuable for everyone out there.
Well, first of all, I am coming from Miami. My name is Monica Trueba. My background is in television, and I have been working in real estate since 2017. The reason why I'm here in the Treasure Coast is because I feel like this is a beautiful area that is going to be booming. So, like, coming from Miami, I can tell you that there is not much inventory right now. Like, I have a house in Miami and I receive calls every day just to put my house in the market because there is not inventory. But here, you know, what we have is beautiful houses, beautiful weather. It's totally different than being in a city, in a big city like Miami, where everything's so crowded and it's so like, oh, everybody's so tired to go to work because, you know, 20 minutes distance takes like 1 hour. So it's crazy. And I found this beautiful broker company that I really like. And so we start working on targeting international investors. Because in my experience working for major networks, right now, I still working with the History Channel, and previous that I used to work for Warner Brothers, and before that I worked for Sony Pictures Entertainment Television Networks. And I'm combining my experience with my license and this new company. So as we all know, if we are not connected and if we are not having a business that is communicating through the social media, we don't have a business, right? So we are all agree on that. And that is how this adventure is coming up. So
Yeah.
I'll show you a little bit of the video. In fact, we just launched today.
Love. Yeah, no, that's exciting. You guys do have a YouTube channel and everything, which Joe, I think everybody on here has a YouTube channel, which is awesome. So awesome. If you guys are tuning in live right now and you just joined in on this conversation, make sure that you guys rewatch this video, because the conversation we just had about, you know, what is expected, what's the market right now, and what we're kind of planning, or what we think is going to happen in 2021 was just a great conversation. Thank you to the local real estate professionals who come on here and share this information, because it's always valuable information. So very much appreciated. We're going to go into the second portion of this live. So we're going to go into the listing presentation. So each of these local realtors get to showcase a listing that they currently have, and you guys get to see what's out there on the market right now and what's hot and what those prices are looking like. So we will go to Jessica first, since we started with you earlier, and we'll go from there.
I'm going to share my screen. Let's see if it works. Did it work? Can you see?
It did.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I technically don't have listings, but these are the main new construction companies that I work with, and I won't bore you with all of the details, but they range from Palm City, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, and then up to Jupiter and Palm Beach. Now, if you can see, they all range in different type of price ranges. For like the more affordable homes, I would definitely say Celebration Point down in Fort Pierce. They're actually opening, and they're doing a couple of spec homes in Port St. Lucie. So they're getting on the spec home train, Joe. So that's good. but yeah, and then of course Holiday Builders. That's really a great kind of spec home building company. And then my favorite, Grand Construction in Port St. Lucie in Martin County. They will build where you want them to build. If you have a lot, let us know. We'll check it out. Okay. And then I have Canopy Creek in Palm City. That's a little higher end. This particular home here is starting at $897. Oh, sorry. And then the Grand Construction is about $594.9. Celebration Point, they have a couple of homes that are available for about $240,000, which is excellent for a nice young family. Same with Holiday Builders, about $295. And then let's move down to Jupiter. So we have Reynolds Ranch. That is actually only 3 homes left in that entire community. And actually, I need to go check on that, because I know a couple of them were pending. And that is just ultra luxury. Nothing custom, but just ultra luxury. What you see is what you get. And then also similar to Tierre Avenir in Palm Beach, that it's being built right now. So that sales center is going to open in about January or so. So these are the new construction builders and companies that I represent. I know they're the best of the best, and I don't work with anybody that I don't love and that I don't like and that I don't trust. If I don't see myself or my family or my mom and dad finding something with one of these builders and building it, then I just can't trust it. So that's how I feel for all of my clients, etc. And find me this Saturday at Grand Construction at that model home. DM me for the address. And Thanksgiving week is a perfect week to go house hunting. The whole family is in town. Oh, well, on a normal Thanksgiving, the whole family would be in town. So I'd say bring the whole family by. But yeah, just give us a call, and then we'll get something started for you.
Love it. Thank you, Jessica.
You're welcome.
And what a great point too. All the families are going to be together. Maybe they'll be talking around the table, you know, or via Zoom or whatever they're doing about their new home that they're going to get.
Right.
Love it. All right, Joe, what do you got for us today?
You know, I like Jessica's comment about Thanksgiving. I actually used that as a strategy. I got a couple listings coming on Thanksgiving Day. That was the whole plan is, hey, you got the family sitting around. What else are you going to be doing? You're going to be goofing around on Zillow. So let's get those homes on the market that day. So I think that's a great point you made there. I like looking at this segment, Lucy. I think this is a great segment you got here. It's a great show you got. Really to solve people's problems, right? So one problem you might have, like we talked about earlier, is, man, we want to buy, we're super excited, but everything we come in on, we got to be 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand over. We got to get rid of the inspection contingency. That makes me nervous. I got to guarantee the appraisal. That makes me nervous. If you come in on new construction, all those issues are taken care of, right?
Right.
The city's going to do the inspection. All right. You can, it's really a speed game more than it's a money game. We're not selling for anything overpriced. You come in, boom, if you're first, you get it. It's that easy. And we don't just have one. We have many spec homes that you can get into, and you can do a custom, and that custom, you're competing with nobody. So you can come in whenever you want. You can take a month, 2 months to sit and build all the little intricacies that you want on that plan. So I really think that that solves that issue, right? With the specs that we've got up in the Torino area, we did have 6. We just sold half of them last week. So they're going pretty fast. We got 3 left. They're all up in Torino. Yep, all the ones we got left are in Torino. They're all just under 1,900 square feet, 4-bed, 2-bath, 2-stall garages. But another problem that we're solving is when you go with a lot of other builders, they're trying to build fast, right? So it slows them down to ask you as a buyer, what kind of cabinets would you like? What kind of countertops would you like? What kind of flooring do you want? Talk to us about the colors. That stuff takes too much time. It's too much effort. So they're building fast. You either like it or you don't. With us, we're going to take the time to go over those different individual things that you want. So yeah, you can talk about the exterior paint, the interior paint. We'll bring you to the granite company. You can pick out the slab you want. The cabinets, you get to pick the flooring type, the flooring color, all of it. It just feels really good. You want add-ons? We can do add-ons. We can do a lot of different things. So really the sky is the limit. It solves a ton of current buyers' problems, and all of those are in the low 300s. So, and hey, a big question we get too is, awesome, but if I want to do a custom, a lot of their builders make me go find the lot. Listen, we've already got lots. I think we've got probably half a dozen lots all throughout the city, primarily up in Torino, but all throughout the city at all different types of price points. So anything you want, our goal is to figure out ways to say yes when you've been hearing no.
Love that. And I love how you're like, listen, Linda, we've got it for you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We've got the lots. Awesome. All right. Monica, what do you have to share with us today?
Well, as far as properties, I don't have any properties that I can share. In fact, I'm working with clients to buy properties here, but I can share later on a piece of my new baby. The
YouTube channel, yeah. All right, and then all right, we'll go to. All right, so then we'll just go on to the third portion of our segment here on Market Update Monday. And like I said, I say after each segment, if you guys missed any of the amazing information that we had in the past of this video, please make sure you guys rewatch it. You guys can always watch the replays on Arrow Title Services YouTube channel. And you guys can watch back at the other videos too and see what we predicted and see how crazy it's been and how kind of we were right. But yeah, so we're going to go into the third portion, which is any announcements that you guys have coming up. I know that you guys all have amazing things that you guys are always doing out and about. And if you guys are watching right now, make sure that you guys go to the description of this video and check out these local realtors and their Facebook pages, because they've always got great information on there, whether you're looking to buy or sell right now or not. You guys can at least go to their Facebook pages and see what they've got going on and just kind of be touching that market. So the link to that is in the description of this video, whether you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook. So Jessica, want to start us off? What do you got coming up?
Oh, right. Oh, so many things that I have coming up. Many thanks to Joe and help and keeping me like on track and with it, you know. So I'm in the process of starting a team Taylor and Associates Real Estate Group, powered by EXP. Whoop, whoop. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'll get used to like saying that. I'm like blushing. Okay. So I started that, and I'm really excited to bring on a couple of agents before the end of the year. So we're just going to go from there. And DM me, email me for information if you're a new agent and interested in learning about real estate. My email is jessica@jessicaktaylor.com. And I did just open up a YouTube channel. I think if you just search for Jessica Taylor, I might pop up, or or you can search for my first video. I said it's like new construction home tour in Palm City. If that doesn't work, it's okay. It's fine. Baby steps with it. It's growing.
Go follow her Facebook page, and I'm sure she's posting the link on her Facebook page, and I'm sure she'll go to the comments of this video and post the link to the video in the comments, right?
Yes, yes, I am.
Yeah, nice. Love it. Thanks, Jessica.
That's why I have to keep a good group of people around me to, help me out.
We got you, girl. We got you. We're going to get that YouTube channel out there.
Yeah.
When you guys are going and following the Arrow Title Services YouTube channel, you're going to go check out Jessica's and Joe's and Monica's and everything. Yeah, because YouTube's where it's at. All right, Joe, what you got coming up?
Yeah, so I got 3 things that I want to talk about. All of these are geared towards realtors, man. We just want to provide a ton of value for realtors, make the industry better. I don't care what brokerage you're with, right? So the first thing is every other Thursday, Alex Hagg, who is a monster agent down in Martin County, phenomenal guy, just a great person. He joins me with the Agents Academy every other Thursday. We put it on YouTube. You can go check it out at thejoerosenshow.com, and we've got it on Facebook. So if you're a friend of mine, you'll see that pop up, right? The second thing I've got is if you want to increase your business, you can go to the 7-Eleven Accountability Group on Facebook, join as an agent, and I come on there live every single morning, Monday through Friday at 7:11 a.m. And I give you something. Sometimes it's tangible, sometimes it's mindset, something to better your business or better you as a person, whatever. We're just trying to get better, right? And then the third thing, this is the big thing, is we are having a grand opening for our EXP office down in Martin County, right in Stewart there on the water. It's a beautiful location. It's going to be December 4th. It's at, is it 5 or 6 o'clock? I think it's 5 o'clock. We're going to have a bar there. We're going to have food there. We're going to have music there. It's on the water. It's absolutely stunning. And we're inviting any agent who wants to come. You do need a ticket. So if you want, send me a DM and I'll send you the Eventbrite link so you can get links so you can get the ticket. The tickets are free. All we want is for you to show up and have a good time. But yeah, that's our big news, man. We're growing and we're growing fast.
Love it. Thank you for sharing all of that. And, honestly, like you said, it's all about providing value, which is the whole point of the Market Update Monday to begin with. And so I really, attest to you, Joe. You do so much on your social media to make sure that you're just educating the crap out of people more than that. I love it. Yeah, so that's exactly what we're doing here. So, I love that you guys have come on and you guys share what you guys have going on. So I know Monica's got some exciting news too. Monica, what do you have going on right now?
Well, like I mentioned before, today it was the launch of our first segment for our YouTube channel, which we are so happy because we are targeting international investors. We are pretty much working for the markets outside. And especially now that whatever happened in the United States affects other countries. And you will be amazed all the people who would like to invest in a piece of land in the United States, because the American dream is not only for the Americans, it's also for people from other countries who would like to invest their own money in our country. And the beauty of that is that people from other countries, they don't need to be either US citizen or residents to buy a piece of land here. So what we're trying to do is trying to educate people outside, and there is a beautiful niche that we can work on it. And my job is to promote the Treasure Coast, so we can attract international investors. I don't know if I have time to show a few seconds of the video, and of course I'll give you the name of the channel is the Iron TV. And let me see if I can have a little
You
bit.
spell that.
The Iron International Real Estate Network TV. So the Iron TV, I'll show you.
Yeah, it's Iron, like IREN TV.
Gotcha.
You gotta love it, Joe. I promise.
I already do.
Are you gonna share your screen?
Yes. Let me see. Let's see where I have my YouTube. Second. Oop. I'm trying to share. Hold on.
Yeah, if you click the share button and then you have to click whatever screen you want to share and then click share again.
Okay. But I don't see, sorry, I don't see the share button here. I have the participant chat, share screen. All right. Let me see. Find my YouTube. So let me come on my YouTube channel here.
You're okay.
Iron TV, YouTube.
You have to click on YouTube first.
Yes, sorry. Getting there. Sorry, guys.
If you go to the corner, the top right corner, top right corner with your logo.
Yeah, where it says IREN. Yeah, there you go.
Click there, go to your channel. Your channel at the bottom where it says.
Scroll down just a hair to the words your channel.
Your channel.
Yep.
There we go. Got it.
Right there.
Boom.
Ready?
Boom, we did it.
Check this out.
I think you got some shots from Grand Construction, didn't you?
Yes, everything is here from the Treasure Coast.
Yeah, so they did this, and if you want to talk about, because I don't think we have time to watch the whole video, but if you want to talk about what you guys plan to do with Iron TV while it's playing, then that'd probably be great to just tell people what you guys are trying to do here. Monica.
Yes, I'm good. I'm going to stop it right here, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, stop sharing.
Or here, I can do that for you.
There you go. So the Iron TV in YouTube, and we are in Facebook, and we have an Instagram account, and nothing. I hope everybody can follow our information. And again, the idea is to provide information about our area, about the Treasure Coast, and invite all the international investors.
And it's really cool too, because on your channel, you actually, so in the beginning, you're talking in Spanish, but you guys have you guys are going to have captions to all of your videos in different languages. So that.
Yes, we do. We're going to have subtitles in Portuguese and Spanish. And that's why my intro is in Spanish, so we can, tell the audience that they can see us in any language. Well, they can share it in YouTube. They can
change
languages too. So
yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah. That's really exciting.
I'm so excited.
Thanks for sharing that with us. And thank you to all of you guys who have come on here. If you guys are watching live, thank you for watching the Market Update Monday. We do go live every Monday at 2 p.m. with local realtors along the Treasure Coast who are just sharing what the Treasure Coast is bringing and what it offers and how the market is doing. It's always great information. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day. And for those of you who are watching, also know that the realtors who come on here and take the time out of their day to share with you what's going on in the market, they're taking that extra time to educate you guys and tell you guys what's going on. So these people, I really respect every person who comes on here and shares their big brain with us, because the information, real estate can be really confusing. There's so much information out there. It can get so hard to get lost in the sauce, I call it. And, you know, it's really just, it's great to hear from the local professionals themselves, like what's going on, how things are looking, and just giving you guys a perspective of what to expect in the coming months. So thank you so much to those local professionals who come on here. Thank you guys. And I hope that you guys will rewatch this video if you're just tuning in now, and also tune in next week, Monday at 2 p.m. for Market Update Monday. And I hope you guys all have an amazing holiday week too as well. Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone just has great times with their family, whether it's afar or near. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Lucie.
Thank you, Lucie.